Shake your pom-poms. Shake, shake, shake. Kimberly F. Brown, she'll roll up on your hometown. She supports the good, but if you're doing wrong, you better watch yourself. If you're cruel and full of spite, she'll shut you down. One wrong step and it's to the ground. She don't play nice with clowns. Brown, 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 on Cleveland, she'll lift you up or tear you down, depending on what you got going on. That darn down brown, brown. She helps the folks in every way. Her light shines bright like midday. She hates the lies, she seeks the truth. She'll call you out and show the proof. She'll clean the streets, she'll get them right. She works all day, she works all night. She loves or hates based on your deeds. Don't cross her path, don't plant your weeds. Brown, 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 on Cleveland, she'll lift you up or tear you down, depending on what you got going on. That darn down brown, brown. Brown, brown, on Cleveland, she'll lift you up or tear you down, depending on what you got going on. That darn brown, brown. Shake your pom-poms. Shake, shake, shake your pom-poms.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the Little Hut Podcast. It's Friday evening. It's 4 minutes past 10 p.m. And of course, you got Kimberly F. Brown, Brown on Cleveland, Self, and that damn Little Kimmie is back today. And Self said, "Woo, why are we being kicked off the show?" And I said, "Self, that's not true." I said, "Self, we added some new co-hosts." Self said, "I don't give a I said, "That darn Self." And before we start, today I was over at a special event, and no exaggeration, man, I kid you not, people love Self. People were walking by me asking me, "What does Self say today?" And some people was talking about Little Kimmie, but damn it, I don't understand why they never ask about Brown on Cleveland. And before we start, I gotta also say hello to County Councilman Michael Hauser, because he was there at a special event today. He and his mom, and I had the opportunity to meet Mother Hauser. So, hey, thank you much for listening, and it was a pleasure meeting Mom today. Damn right. All right, as always, you guys, I gotta take care of my number one sponsor, number one, number two, and darn it, number three. Don't forget, this is campaign time. I'm telling you, you guys gotta reach out to Angie Marie. If you want to save some money, reach out to her, because some of you guys act so willy-nilly. And we know you guys are out there raising money. And why just spend money just to spend it when you can get quality merchandise turned around in about 48, 72 hours, and the prices are reasonable? Call Angie Marie at 216-395-7335. And also, we know that May 5th is around the corner. And you guys, listen, if you're going to have some poll workers, damn it, you got to feed them. Because I'm going to tell you something. Man, if I'm at the polls, and I won't be this election season, but I'm just saying, if I was at the polls and you didn't feed me, damn it, guess what? Kimberly Brown would not be there. So listen, call Rhonda Stubbs right now. Place your order. She'll take care of you. And I think she'll even deliver it. Hell, I might be talking too much. I don't know. Or maybe I misspoke, but I don't care. Call Rhonda and check her out and say, hey, what you got? At 216-510-0919. And don't forget her venue. You can always rent out her venue because y'all going to need a spot to see whether or not you guys won or if you lost. Call Rhonda Stubbs, 216-510-0919. And that's Flavor Southern Cuisine Restaurant, which is located in Garfield at 12540 Rockside Road. Then don't forget about my bestie spot, Viva Mexican Grill and Neighborhood Cafe, which is located at 16941 Broadway Avenue, of course, in Maple Heights. Listen, they have the best wings and the best walking tacos on the planet. I kid you not. Stop by and grab some great finger food, great music, and get a drink to get you in the mood. That's Viva. And don't forget that they are also available for private affairs. Brown, that damn Brown on Cleveland. I appreciate those sponsors because I'm going to tell you something. These three sponsors, can't no mayor or president of this here United States of America walk into their establishment and tell them not to advertise with Brown on Cleveland. And if you don't believe me, I dare you to try and then come back and I guarantee you, you're going to have a damn black eye. Brown, that damn Brown on Cleveland. Darn tootin', shake your pom-poms, shake your pom-poms, shake your pom-poms, shake your pom-poms. Listen, we are getting rid of the month of February. So Black History Month is just about over for some of you guys who act willy-nilly, but it's really, all year long, 365 days. So don't worry about it. But I'm going to tell you this. If you guys have done some stupendous, not stupid stuff, but fabulous things, and you thought that you deserve an award, listen, don't worry about them people. Don't worry about them folks who hide these little award ceremonies. Listen, y'all don't worry about them. If you know that you've done a good job and that you've made history and that you've done some exceptional things in life, don't worry about these fools. Don't worry about them because let me tell you something about them right now. And they know I'm telling the truth. Boy, yep, I'm pissing people off today. I don't give a damn, right? Let me tell y'all the reason why they have all these award ceremonies. Because it's really not about the recipient. It's about them. They just want to be seen. They want to take a microphone and be all willy-nilly. And they want to talk about, what somebody has done, but they ain't done a damn thing themselves. So listen, you guys, this stuff really is not about you anyway. They use you as a pawn. They do as a fool, as a dummy, as a fan, as a flunky, as a follower. And they have these ceremonies. And what they do, they make you pay for tickets, $100, $150, whatever the case may be. You sell a whole table for them. And the money go in their pocket. And what they do, they give you a cheap ass trophy or an awards certificate, a little plaque for $6.95. And then your dumb ass walk around here and post it all on social media like you've done something. Woo. Brown on Cleveland. I'm telling the truth. I don't care who get mad. So welcome inside the Little Hut podcast tonight. Yeah. I hope my co-host Andre White is listening because he's in my clinical class and I'm teaching him how to piss people off and how to get his hater rate up and how to get stalkers like yours truly, Brown on Cleveland. All right. And don't forget that you can always subscribe to our YouTube channel. Check out our YouTube channel because the numbers are growing. And y'all remember back in the day when I had that clown out of Maple Heights talking about you only got one viewer. Yeah, well, guess what? The one has turned into thousands. Brown on Cleveland. So listen, being serious tonight, Don't forget that the chat is open. Chat is open. Damn it, the chat is open. And of course, hey, hey, good evening to Marvetta Rutherford, because yep, she's all inside the chat. But tonight, we're going to examine, and I'm going to revisit this, Mayor Justin Bibb. He's in the damn hot seat for that $51,000 spending spree over at Martha's Vineyard. He don't know a damn thing about Martha nor Stewart, and he got his ass up there spending all this city money. No, and I want to know what type of mess he bought, over at Martha's Vineyard. All right, besides sitting in his room with an ocean view, looking out his window and looking at them crusty ass toes. Probably. Shit, I don't know. And we also going to talk about them damn Democrats and what the hell were they thinking when they were at the State of the Union. Damn dumb. And then too, you guys, I got to keep you up to date with my court case, because I told you guys we're in phase 2, phase 3. And I want you to follow this story every step of the way, because it is a teaching moment. So let's get started, right? Brown on Cleveland. Self said, tell them first what happened to you when you went to Maple Heights and the police department. And Self, don't talk about their police, because sometimes people just don't know the law. So we're going to talk about that later. But first, let's talk about TV News, Channel 19. Now, let me say this. Everybody knows this. Kimberly Brown is the president of the Black Women Commission of Cuyahoga County. And what we've done in this region, no one can match our success. I'll say it again. So let's talk about Mike Mason, right? Mike Mason, and y'all can go tell his ass that Kimberly Brown is talking about him, because, Kim Brown don't care. Because he ain't bold enough to come inside the hut, but I'm bold enough to go on TV 19, right? See the difference? Brown on Cleveland, Mike Mason 19, action-less news. Okay. I was told, rumors in the streets, because the streets are talking, that Mike Mason, the investigative reporter from Channel 19, y'all, he trying to go after a sister for her background, that she has some ill stuff in her background in 2013 and 2018. Now, back in her heyday, she admitted that, she was on drugs. And in 2018, she got caught up in some, robbery situation, aggravated robbery. Okay, watch this. Well, this young lady has turned her entire life around, and she gives back to the community. She mentors people who have addictions, and she tells her story, and she does not, negate anything in her story. She's very open and extremely transparent. Now watch this. This is what you call real hating. So now she got this little position, right? She got a 501c3. So she runs her own, drug rehab program. But she also works for the city of Garfield. Part-time, ain't making a lot of money, willy-nilly. But she's helping people in that community thrive and live, and to help them get off drugs, right? To me, I love that story. So I want to know this. Rumor tells me, and I'm going to investigate this. I am, because I don't like what I'm hearing in the streets. They tell me that this cat, Mike Mason, who has a lot of stuff in his background, allegedly federal charges, right? I'm still pulling information, so I don't know if it's true or not, but this is what the streets are saying. How he gonna go after a woman who's doing great things now when he got shit in his closet? Let me tell y'all something. One thing about Kimberly Brown, I ain't scared of nobody. Sure ain't. I ain't scared of nobody. And the fact of the matter that makes me different is this: Brown on Cleveland, I tell the truth, the whole truth, ain't nothing but the truth, so help me God. And Andre, again, this is how you get haters. So I don't know what Mike Mason is up to. And damn it, listen, he invited inside the little hut, because I don't mind talking to another reporter. But I'm going to mind his business and mind this young lady's business because I want to know about this business. But what he will not do as we go into the month of March and celebrate Women's History Month, I'm not going to allow him just to beat down a woman because he chooses to. Brown on Cleveland. And I'm going to say this. All them brothers out there that was talking crazy because Maple Heights inducted that or appointed that guy who had an open bench warrant, and y'all was trying to come on this page talking willy-nilly, right? And he pled guilty after he took the oath of office. This is a whole different situation. So them same brothers and them same sisters who was talking bullshit to me, let me see y'all come up and defend this sister. Brown on Cleveland. I said it. I'm sick of y'all. I'm tired of y'all. You know, stand up for what's right and quit just doing stuff because, you know, it's the political thing to do. I'm sick of y'all and y'all darn politics. Y'all get on my nerves sometimes. Well, not sometimes, probably all the time. All right, so that's that situation because I'm going to tell y'all about that. So let me guys tell you, Self, I'm getting to it. Shit. Self said, she's so sick of people. Self, I am pro-police. Self said, you crazy. Self said, you pro-police, but the police tried to, or appeared to, stop you from filing a counter cross report on that girl who filed them fake charges on you. Okay, Self, okay. All right, Self, I got Self. I'm going to tell a story now. So listen, you guys. Y'all know about your girl and her little court case. I got to keep you guys, you know, abreast of this because it's a funny ass story. It's not really funny, but it's traumatizing. It humiliated me. At least that's what she said. So listen. So I go to the police station, right, Maple Heights. And I went there last Saturday because, you know, I needed to file this cross complaint report about these false allegations that this child, you know, made against me. And everything in there was a lie, 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 lie. And we had proof. That's the reason why, you know, the case was dismissed with prejudice, which simply means that she can't bring it back. And guess whose name I saw in the report? One day, maybe next week, I'm going to read the entire report to y'all. Y'all know that damn Blackwell's name is inside this report. I really don't know what part she played, but her damn name is in this report. Remember I told y'all if I find out about who was pushing this envelope, I ain't going to say she pushed it, but I just know her name is in this report. Okay, I'm going to get back to it. Because Self, you know, that right there is traumatizing, and that'll make me, yeah, okay. And you want to be what? Shit, it ain't going to happen. All right, let's go. So I go to Maple Heights, right? And I go to file this cross complaint report. And, you know, when I get there, you know, you got to pick up the phone, talk to dispatch, and you got to tell them why you're there. Then you got to sit in a little small ass lobby. At least if you're going to have Brown on Cleveland in a lobby, at least put a damn television up there so I can watch it, or have a radio playing, or at least clean the damn building. Don't nobody want to be sitting up there and dust flying everywhere, okay, with spider webs. Shit, I'm sick of that. Looking at, you know, a bland wall. At least make it engaging. Shit, I know it's the police department, but damn. Man, woo. And y'all talking about, man, don't get me on that city. Don't get me on that city. So listen, I go in there and I talk to, you know, the officer, and she like real nice. She like real nice, but this just tells me that a lot of people don't know what they're doing. So I'm telling her, you know, I want to file this cross complaint. And she's like, well, you know, that's more civil. Okay. And you got to go over to Garfield to file it because, you know, Garfield Municipal Court, you know, handles the stuff, Maple Heights, blah, blah, blah. So listen, so that Monday morning before I go to work, 8 o'clock in the morning, I go over to, you know, Garfield. And Garfield, so nice. They like, you know, and they need to do something with that damn court building too, because that's raggedy as well. So I don't discriminate. So listen, so the lady real nice, the clerk, she says, no, Ms. Brown, you know, you got to go back to Maple Heights because that's where the complaint originated. So, you know, I had to go on my lunch break down to the county, right? And I had to pull the complaint again because, damn it, I couldn't find it. I think my attorney just took all that stuff from me. So I go get all my paperwork. All right, so in the evening, I go back down to Maple Heights, right? and I go file. But this time, I asked for a detective or a supervisor, right? And this dude gonna come out there. See, this is shit that pisses me off. This is the reason why people don't like police officers. But I'm still pro police officers. I'm just not pro his ass. So we talking, and I'm telling him, what's going on, and I want to file this cross report, right? And I ain't lying, y'all. No exact self. I'm getting to the point. Shit, let me get there. I'm trying to, because I need for them to understand, what's going on. And you keep interrupting. That's why you ain't on the show, self. That's why, man, go on. Yeah, okay, so listen. So I'm talking to him, right? And I tell him what's going on. And I say, I need to file this, cross, report, because my attorney wants me to file it. And it needs to be on record in the event somebody pull a background check and y'all got my name all up in y'all damn system, right? This is what he gonna say. He gonna say this. Well, what happened with the case? I said, sir, the case was dismissed with prejudice, which simply means that she can't bring it back. He is like this. That doesn't mean she lied. I said, let me tell you something. She lied. And what you not gonna do? We ain't gonna play those games. I said, for one, when you go down to the police station and you make false allegations on people, it is a criminal offense according to the Ohio Revised Code. And then he gonna say, yeah, you're right. Then he gonna say, yeah, wait a minute, I'll get somebody. Yeah, let me tell y'all something about these police people. See, I'm stuttering. I can't even get it out. I'm so traumatized. And then you got me sitting in that old nasty, funky lobby. Clean that shit up, right? So listen. So I'm sitting there, and now my mind is all willy-nilly, and then a drunk come in. He mentally ill. He come in. He started talking crazy. I don't know who he was talking to. I'm talking to self. I guess he was talking to self and somebody else too. So we all little cuckoo. Doesn't matter, right? So then a lady come out, and she's like, you remember me? Yeah, I remember you. And we talking, and she take the report, and she take all my stuff. All my stuff. That's good. And she had me sitting in that nasty lobby for about another 20 minutes. But in lieu of the fact is this. Let me say this. If somebody lies on you, right, you can go to that same police station and you can file a cross report. And you got to ask for a detective or supervisor. And don't let them tell you no. You have a right, because it is a criminal offense to file a false police report on somebody, because it leads to perjury, obstruction of justice, defamation, slander and libel, and malicious prosecution. That's what it does. So now all my business is in that damn city. And now it lies, y'all. Now it's up to that prosecutor, Frank Casalo, to say whether or not he's going to send this over to Mike O'Malley. And I'm going to tell y'all something. I'm going to watch this damn case, because it's my case like never before. And y'all not going to play them games with me, because all the people who participated in this, I want them to go to jail, because they damn sure going to hell. And I'm going to tell y'all this. If y'all know my reputation, y'all don't know nothing about this. Maybe y'all do. Do y'all remember when the Black Women Commission of Cuyahoga County fought that Jalen Wise case, that young man who was killed over at Tinkers Creek, and he resided in the city of Garfield Heights? Remember that? And remember that the prosecutors would not prosecute that case because they were saying that his death was accidental. And remember, Kimberly Brown, Pam Mason, and Gail Sparks, members, founders of the Black Women Commission of Cuyahoga County, we rolled that case like never before. And we held that everybody, that entire board, that police department responsible. And we got that case open in Cuyahoga County. And that man, we found a man, and he was charged with manslaughter for killing Jalen Wise. So understand this. If Brown on Cleveland will handle a case like that, I'm damn sure gonna handle a case like mine, Brown on Cleveland. I keep telling y'all, our record is unmatched. You just can't tell me some willy-nilly stuff thinking I'm gonna go away. You tried to destroy my life, and guess what? Now it's your turn, Brown on Cleveland. All right, let's go on.
Yeah.
All right. I see sis is a little hot tonight. Yeah, that damn Maple Heights. I keep telling her, you better keep your ass out of there. Now, she knows that prosecutor don't even like her. So, ain't no telling what he may do. But I'm going to tell you this. He can fuck around and find out if she playing. Because I'm telling you, big sis ain't playing. But listen, y'all, I'm so happy to be back on the show. I don't know what to do with myself. Y'all, this little Kimmie, y'all, I'm just stopping by to say, hey, what's up? What y'all doing? Oh, and that lady who tried to drag my big sis on Facebook the other day, y'all know we don't play that. He don't want none of this. Girl, you better go on about your damn business. Y'all, Little Kimmie, stop by just to say,
That damn Little Kimmie. All right, y'all. Let's go on. All right, you guys. You know I got to go to Mr. Bibbo. Yeah, he's my mayor. That damn Justin Bibb. Now, y'all know, I know this is old news. I do want to talk about, Justin and this 51K. People keep saying it was $50,000 that this cat spent over in Martha's Vineyard, but actually it was 51 and some change. So he don't get that extra $1,000 because Kimberly Brown need to talk about it. But here's what I don't understand. We live in an area of technology. I don't understand why these people gotta go to a place like Martha's Vineyard when in fact everybody does Zoom. We do a team meeting. Now, if he's at a conference for 7 days, why couldn't they just do a Zoom meeting for 7 days? I mean, damn, it would have been less expensive, Brown on Cleveland, especially if you're talking about having a very conservative budget, right? Because if you do, you want to limit your amount of spending. And on top of that, if you're talking about you're really concerned about the citizens of the city, you would be a little bit more reasonable in your spending efforts, right? Brown on Cleveland. But the other thing is this. As I'm reading this story, it's all interesting to me. They tell me that he took 2 people with him. Okay, all right, Justin, I ain't mad at you. But let's talk about their living quarters. Why did Justin have a big old suite? They said he had an ocean view. They said he was sitting there with his shoes off. Yeah, looking at them crusty, musty toes, just having a good time. I ain't mad at him. But next time, take some lotion with you. And then, they had 2 police officers. Now, make this make sense to me. So you took the 2 police officers with you so they can protect your ass, right? How are they protecting you if, Justin, you got a room by yourself and then they got a suite by themselves, right? So 3 suites, 5-star hotel, top of the line. So let me think about this. So they protecting you, but they suite is somewhere else. I mean, if they were going to protect you, why didn't you all just get one big ass suite like you did and then have 3 bedrooms in that suite and then they could protect you, right? Y'all don't think about stuff like that. Kimberly Brown thinks about stuff like that. And then on top of that, you also got to combine those chairs that this dude that he purchased, right? What they say was about $50,000, $60,000 for damn chairs for a conference room. He could have gone a big lot. Got chairs for like $99 a piece. Damn. Brown on Cleveland. Boy, they know how to rake us over the coal. And some of y'all go out there and vote for these same damn jokers. And then y'all will complain later. That damn Justin Bibbs. And then the other thing that got me was this. Now, these officers, they were supposed to protect Justin, right? Why did they rent a big-ass SUV and it's just 3 of them? And on top of that, they had a chauffeur. You ain't the damn president. And on top of that, you had Police Chief Todd talking about we had to make sure he had security measures. Don't nobody in Martha Vineyard know this joker? Shit. What? The news, listen, those news medias, they don't know the right questions to ask like a brown on Cleveland. They, they played y'all asses. It's crazy to me. Damn. So everybody got chauffeured, even the people who are supposed to be protecting them. I wonder how much money they spent. I wonder, what did Justin bring back for Mama Bibb? What did the police officers bring back for wifey or girlfriend? Yeah, pretty interesting. I guarantee you, y'all, when they came back to Cleveland, they had big old shopping bags. And then also, too, don't forget this. Don't forget that Justin and Chris Ronay and Blaine and all them guys went to London. What was it, last year? What was their return on investment? Damn, these people take all types of trips. And they be talking about, I got to go because of economic growth, economic development, and there's some projects that we need to bid on. Bid that shit over the internet. You know, because Justin could have took Blaine. It could have been Justin, Blaine, and maybe he could have took that damn Joe Jones. Shit, I don't know. But all that money he spent, and y'all looking real silly, willy-nilly, they could take trips, but they could not. They could not take care of that last situation. That's why that money got sent back. And they damn sure, and if you're a renter and you support the bullshit they do, shame on you, because they had to give back all that renter ARPA money because they sat on it because they was too busy planning for their next trip. Once again, Andre White, my co-host, Dr. Dre, want to get haters? This is what you do. You tell the truth, Brown on Cleveland. Sick of them. Now, let me tell y'all, this is the cure for the city of Cleveland. And I hate to do this, but I'm about to give somebody credit that I really don't even want to give her ass credit, but I am. Listen, you know who Blaine Griffin need to contact? Listen, and I know she nosy because she always listens to this podcast. And she probably listen on YouTube because, you know, I had to take her off my damn page. I don't care what nobody say. Getting on my damn nerves sometimes. They need to call Edwina AG over in Maple Heights. Sure do. If they want to stop Justin Bibb's reckless spending, they need to call Councilwoman Edwina AG. And you may say, Brown, why are you talking about her? Well, because I can, number one. Number two, anyway, she get on my damn nerves. I was her campaign manager. She ain't even tell my ass publicly, thank you. Damn, people selfish as hell, right? Don't make no sense. But that's a whole nother story. She all willy-nilly anyway, sometimes out of control. But listen, I got to give her props right now. Let me tell you what Councilwoman AG did to that damn mayor over in Maple Heights. Do y'all know that, last I checked that, y'all mayor Maple Heights, who y'all want to be auditor of the state, it ain't gonna happen. I'm a hater. Right now I'm hating, damn right. Talk about me, I talk about your ass. So listen, Edwina AG, she made sure that council was paying attention to that lady's spending habits, especially when she, you know, messed up that garage and her friend crashed into it and she tried to, you know, pass that expenditure on to y'all taxpayers. And the only reason why she confessed is because AG caught her ass in that mess, right? So what AG did, you know, she rallied her folks in council to where Blackwell can't spend 2 pennies without council's approval. And I don't know if I agree, but I guess I do agree, because when I look at this spending with Justin Bibb, Blaine Griffin need to consult with Edwina AG over in Maple Heights, so therefore they can get a handle on Justin Bibb's spending. Brown on Cleveland, I said it. Sometimes you got to reach high, you got to reach low, and you got to know which way to go. Brown on Cleveland. Stop his ass, stopping from spending. Now, I said it. Now, here's the funny one here. Yeah, Brown on Cleveland. I'm getting ready to make y'all mad because y'all get on my damn nerves always. Sure do. Self said, tell him, sis. Tell him. Y'all, I was scrolling Facebook yesterday and today, and I saw like all these posts coming from members of the Democratic Party, you know, these Congress people. And they got this little video where, watch this is crazy. So they got this video, and I don't know the name of the song, I can't remember, and they got a caption of them like, walking down the hall like they did something, because they didn't go to the State of the Union. Man, y'all look silly. That shit's silly. Y'all too damn old to be making, those type of videos. What'd that say? Nothing. Because to me, y'all look a little, okay, I'm just saying, sit y'all asses down. So let's go here. State of the Union. How many people watched it? Y'all was talking about banning. Nope. Ain't nobody gonna stop my growth. No. Y'all was clowning my stepdaddy. And he's a clown anyway. He damn sure clown, but here's what I found out about y'all. Listen, y'all talk about this man, call him every name in the book, and y'all was looking pretty willy-nilly your damn self. Yeah. This is the part that tripped me out about that State of the Union, because I had to turn it off because, man, I wasn't listening to all that stuff. I just couldn't. My mind was going crazy. But I listened to a lot of that stuff, and it was interesting. I didn't like the fact that, my stepdaddy, Donald Trump, that he called the Dems crazy. I thought that was so inappropriate, but we know that's his behavior. He say some crazy shit. But here's the part that I really didn't like. Regardless if you like Donald Trump or not, and I know a lot of people don't. I know a lot of people do. I mean, shit, come see, come side. I didn't like him nor Kamala Harris. Neither one of them. I didn't like neither one of them. I wanted somebody else on both tickets. So that's where Kim Brown stand, and I don't mind saying it because I am who I am. And again, ain't nobody gonna force me to vote for or support anybody, period, point blank. I don't care what level of government they're running for. Kimberly Brown, make her own damn decisions. Why? Because I'm not yet a senior citizen, but I'm on my way, right? But anyway, back to the story. I'm getting there. Back to the story of hand. Donald Trump, he asked this question. He baited the Dems, right? He said, stand if you believe that the safety of Americans come before illegal immigrants. Now, here's my thing. Regardless if you like his personality or not, the statement, I'm focused on the statement and the respectful command. He said, and I'm paraphrasing, if you believe that Americans, our safety, comes before illegal immigrants, just stand. If I was a member of Congress, and I am a Dem, I'm an independent Dem, but sometimes, I'll vote Republican. It doesn't matter. Libertarian, I don't care. I'm voting for what's right and what's best for me. I would have stood. We are Americans, I guess. May not want to be here. Don't know how we got here. We just read a lot and people tell us stuff, right? But I would have stood. And the rest of the stuff, if I didn't agree with, I would have sat there in a respectful manner. And I would have just kept my mouth shut. But I would have stood. Because a lot of Americans, they're suffering. And we do have people who come over to our country that get first-rate services, and you can't even get second-rate services. You can't even get the quality of life that you so deserve. But they come here, and I'm not against them coming here. So let me make that very clear. I'm just saying this. I am going to take care of the hut first. The hut first. My house first, the hut first. Everything I have, I'm going to take care of that first. Because I remember a time where, I was homeless, right? And I realized that I had to take care of me. And I watched my growth. And I'm proud of my growth, right? I'm proud of that. But I learned that you got to take care of your home right first. Then everybody else. Because at the end of the day, when you find yourself in a pickle and there's no other way, You're going to wish that you would have taken care of yourself first. So on that one, my friend, y'all can try to drag me on social media. You know, I don't give a shit. Y'all know I don't. Because this reporter, this activist, this black woman here, I mean what I say, and I say what I mean. For those Dems not to stand up, to me, was a complete embarrassment to the fabric of this here United States of America. And to post a video, y'all walking down the hall like this, like y'all have done something, is an atrocious display of the immaturity that impacts your professional character and your personal character. And many of you don't see anything wrong with it. I heard Malcolm X say this, Brown on Cleveland. He said, before there were fraternities, there were black folks. Before there were sororities, there were black folks. So before all this Divine Nine, you're still black folks. Before there were churches, you were black folks. Before there were all these groups, hooks and crooks, you were still black folks. So at the end of the day, you're still going to be black folk, right? And let's take color out of it. Before there were any of these organizations, you was just folks, just folks. And you got to start taking care of the business of the folks, the business of the people. And I don't know how we got to where we are today, where we're more concerned about groups, hooks, and crooks than the business and the purpose of just plain old simple folks, Brown on Cleveland. So again, I think that the behavior that was displayed was an absolutely disgrace. And I said it, sure did. Again, Andre White, if you want to know how to get haters, if you want to know how to get people not to like you, just tell the truth. Brown, 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 that damn Brown on Cleveland. Listen, you guys, my time is up. I got to go in the community tomorrow and go out here and do some civic engagement and help some people out, because that's just simply what I do. So tomorrow is all about you. It's never, ever, ever really about me unless you come into my personal space. You see Brown on Cleveland. All right. Don't forget, you guys, don't forget. Please don't forget that on Sunday, we have a candidate that's coming inside the Little Hut podcast. Oh, before that, real quick, I did reach out to that Mr. Crossman guy. What's his name? Jeff Crossman? I think that's his first name. The guy's running for judge, right? The one about donating all this money to the Democratic Party, blah, blah, blah. And I wanted to give him the opportunity to tell us, you know, what happened there and respond, because I am fair. I did reach out to him. I did. And I'm waiting for a response. And I hope that he ain't willy-nilly listening to these dumbass people who will probably tell him to go inside the hut. Listen, everybody ain't afraid to sit down with Kimberly Brown, because I'm fair. So y'all keep listening to these dumbasses if you want to. And when you listen to them, that tells me you're just part of the wrong gang of doing wrong, when in fact you should do right. Brown on Cleveland. And I'll make it even more fair. Y'all know I don't like that lady who's running for Ohio District 18. Davita Russell, show don't. But listen, podcast open to her too, because I got some questions about her attendance, ARPA funds, show do, and legislation that she allegedly got passed. And the only way we can find the truth is if you come inside the Little Hut podcast. But at any rate, coming up Sunday, we have candidate Gabe Crenshaw, who's running for Ohio House District 18. And reality is she don't get no goddamn pass either. So she better come with her A game, or if she listens to the podcast, I'm gonna tell her right now, come with your A game, or damn it, don't come at all. Brown on Cleveland. Ain't nobody playing with these people anymore at all. So listen, you guys, had a real great time. As always, check us out on Sunday at 6 p.m. It's going down. And then again, if you want to come inside the Little Hut on a Sunday, you're a candidate, hey, all you got to do is reach out, be bold, know your stuff, because we don't get questions prior to. You come into the hut, you don't know what Kimberly Brown may ask you, but if you're on your game, it really shouldn't matter, because it should be about the people and not about a damn Republican or somebody in the Green Party, the Libertarian Party, or whatever the hell party you think you part of. So come inside the hut. Everybody make mistakes. Come inside the hut. Tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the goddamn truth, and you shall be okay inside the hut. That's right. All right, y'all. Gotta go. My time is up. As I always say, you know what? Hey, talk about me in private. Some of y'all talking right now. If I find out, y'all know I'm gonna talk about you in public. Yeah. Tell a lie on me, and it's only necessary that I tell the truth about you. And of course, if you mind my business. So what am I going to do? I'm going to mind your business too, because it's only fair that I exchange the favor. Again, you've been inside the Little Hut podcast. Brown.
Shake. Kimberly F. Brown, she'll roll up on your hometown. She supports the good, but if you're doing wrong, you better watch yourself. If you're cruel and full of spite, she'll shut you down. One wrong step and it's to the ground. She don't play nice with clowns. Brown on Cleveland. She'll lift you up or tear you down, depending on what you got going on. That darn down brown. She gets the folks in every way. Her light shines bright like midday. She hates the lies, she seeks the truth. She'll call you out and show the proof. She'll clean the streets, she'll get them right. She works all day, she works all night. She loves or hates based on your deeds. Don't cross her path, don't plant your weeds. Brown on Cleveland. She'll lift you up or tear you down, depending on what you got going on. That darn down brown. On Cleveland, she'll lift you up or tear you down, depending on what you got going on. That darn brown. Shake your pom-poms. Shake your pom-poms.